Ardashir Amir Arjmand, senior advisor to Mir Hossein Mousavi, said that it seems the prevention of access to medical services for Mr. Mousavi is a deliberate action. Mr. Amir Arjmand added that the Supreme Leader of Iran is responsible for Mr. Mousavi's condition. On Saturday, 10th of May 2014, Ayat Mehr Ali Biglu, an Azerbaijani political activist, held in the central prison of Tabriz, passed his 26th day of hunger strike. The reason for this hunger strike is his objection to the threats, summoning and arresting of the family members of political prisoners and the excessive harassment of the political prisoners, such as exiling them and not agreeing to transfer the prisoners to prisons near their hometown, violent interrogation, and creating fear amongst the families, and finally the refusal to let the political prisoners go on leave. On Thursday, the 8th of May, a protest was held by the European Parliament in Brussels, Belgium, in objection towards the violation of human rights in Iran. Ms. Isabelle Duran, a Belgian politician and the Deputy President of the European Parliament, took part in this protest and expressed her concerns on the situation of human rights in Iran. On Tuesday the 6th of May, Setare Davari, a former student activist and a member of the Central Council of the Reformist Association of Qazvin University, was arrested at her family home in Tehran by the security forces. On Saturday, 10th of May, a union representative of Iran East factory workers was fired from his job after having worked 10 years as a councillor. Mohammad Amani, a member of the Labour Council of the city of Qazvin, announced on Sunday the 11th of May that 6,034 formal workers and contractors in Qazvin province are owed between 1 to 62 months of their salary. Furthermore, 2 industrial units, Samiko Industry and Sinar Mushrooms, which had been announced bankrupt 12 and 3 years respectively, have still not paid their workers. A police chief of Chalus on Monday the 12th of May spoke of shutting down 8 traditional-style restaurants in the city and added that these units were places for propagating a variety of crime and offences within the society. Furthermore, in the previous week, Mohammad Esmail Salehi, a worker at a cement factory in Dashtestan, said, "It has been 8 days that around 400 Dashtestan cement factory workers, in response to the employer's indifference to the workers' requests, have refused to eat in the factory's canteen." On Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2 people accused of drug trafficking and another accused of murder were executed by hanging in the central prison of Qom. On Thursday, the 8th of May, a prisoner accused of murdering a police officer was executed in public in the city of Saveh. Furthermore, on Saturday, the 10th of May, a woman accused of murder was executed in the Rajai Shah prison. On Saturday, 10th of May, 2 prisoners by the names of Yaqub Eshag Zehi and Khoda Noor Darun Parvar, charged with drug trafficking, were hanged in the central prison of Zahedan. On Sunday, the 11th of May, the Revolutionary Court of Islam Shah City issued 1 million Toman bail money for the 2 political activists by the names of Hamid Monafi and Mahmoud Ojaghlu. On Monday, the 12th of May, Sayed Davoud Rahimi, who was transferred to cell 52 in section 240 of Evin prison because of being on hunger strike, was beaten by the guards and then taken to hospital. On Monday, the 12th of May, the death sentence of 9 people charged with drug trafficking was carried out in the Karun prison in the city of Ahvaz. Last week, Ahmed Reza Hayari, the brother of Saeed Hayari, the political prisoner in Section 350 of Evin prison, was arrested. The Ministry of Information have been threatening Ahmed Reza Hayari not to disclose the dire situations of the prisoners in Section 350 who were beaten. Mohammad Mataji and Mahin Alviri, two activists of the Green Movement, were sentenced to 1.5 years and 2 years of suspension imprisonments respectively for sending text messages to a number of members of parliament, including Gholam Reza Haddad Adel, requesting an end to the house arrests of the heads of the Green Movement. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 4 prisoners accused of murder were executed by the judiciary order in the central prison of Urumia. On Tuesday, the 13th of May, Majid Jalili Ayan, a Salmasi citizen, was hanged in Urumia prison on the charge of participation in murder and sexual assault. The tombstone of Mr. Hekmat Safari, a Yarsani soldier who committed suicide because of insult to his faith, was confiscated and his family were not given permission to use the tombstone that they had prepared. Hatem Dahimi and Abraham Dahimi, 2 Arab political activists, were arrested in the Malashia area. Abraham Dahimi is one of the poets in Malashia and usually recites ethnic and political lyrics in ceremonies. Because of this, he has been arrested many times in the past. In the past 2 weeks, 2 Baha'i residents from Tehran, called Elham Farahani and Shamim Naimi, were arrested to be executed. Berezan Nasrollah Zadeh, a Sunni prisoner who had been sentenced to death, was a juvenile at the time of arrest, and hence the sentence against him is illegal. On Tuesday, 13th of May, Ahmad Karami, Nasser Zarei, and Adel Mojarrad, 3 Sunnis in the town of Saghaz, were arrested by security forces. On Friday, 9th of May, Abbas Jafari Dolatabadi, at the meeting of the heads of the National Court, told reporters that, alongside shutting down the newspaper Qanun, the newspaper's news website Donna was also banned. The families of the political prisoners have been threatened by Intelligence Ministry not to meet the European Union regarding the Ward 350 issues. Furthermore, on Tuesday the 13th of May, Amanola Mostaqim and Mohammad Banazadeh Mostaqim are facing neglect from the prison's authorities despite being in dire physical condition. The Evin prison officers are delaying sending members of the Freedom Party to hospital.
This is Bing. He's taking part in a peaceful demonstration together with hundreds of other people. Bing is arrested. A passerby sees it happen. Shocked, he immediately contacts Amnesty International. Amnesty International acts instantly. The case is investigated. Witnesses are heard, facts are checked. We're sure it's Bing. Within 48 hours, Amnesty International organises an urgent action. Rapidly, the message is spreading across the world. Julia's phone receives the alert. But not only Julia's. Also Juan's, Noor's, Victor's, Musa's, Anna's, Dominique's, George's, John's, Aisha's, Carlos. Tens of thousands of people all around the world get the message to help Bing. They take action by letter, email or SMS. The authorities are flooded with thousands of protests. Now they know the world is watching. Therein lies our power. Because people like you take action on a massive scale, Bing is treated better and released earlier. You have the power to free people. Use it.